Choeib is at the summit in Algiers, joins us live with the latest. So I understand what you're hearing from Russian officials, one of the world's biggest reserve holders of natural gas, is they've simply moved on from Western markets and Western sanctions, right?
Well, that seems to be the impression that you get. We did have a chat with the Russian energy minister, who was very clear that Russia is not feeling the impact of these sanctions. Russia does not have a problem with its production. Russia has found another market in the global south, whether it's Asia or Africa. And also, it is important for Russia to be continuing to talk to not just exporters of oil, but also gas as well, and that's why it's here. To discuss this further, we have with us Choeib Boutamine, who is an international energy analyst. So, Choeib, we've been hearing a lot of talk about how to secure energy supplies and how to expand energy supplies. Where do we go from here, and what can these countries, which hold 70% of the world's reserves, do?
Yeah, I think this is a main concern for the global natural gas market. We know that GECF is holding 70% of the global reserve, 40% of the market natural gas globally. So I think that the main problem at the moment is to keep steady supplies. So what's really happening in the Red Sea, there's really affecting and impacting natural gas routes. So many vessels are changing the routes. We have the troubles what happened really between Russia and the European Union and Ukraine. So I think this kind of problems is really deepening the issues of natural gas supplies and the instability of prices. So the main priority at the moment is to get stabilized prices. So, and to keep more investment also in natural gas, because it's an energy of transition. So if we entice more investment now, we can have an adequate offer in the market. So getting an adequate offer, it means that we can ensure very good supplies to the clients, and we can get stabilized prices.
But unlike oil, gas contracts are usually short to medium term. It requires a lot of investment to get the gas out and pump it out to other countries. So are there enough incentives for these producers to continue to pump in more money to get more gas out and, like you said, to go towards a transition fuel?
Yeah, this is the big problem, I believe. Algeria and Qatar and Russia, they were all the time running behind the long-term contract. And the European Union were not really ready to sign a long-term contract. So this is the big problem. We need to have, let's say, a smooth discussion. Let's say a compromise between the producers and the consumers. This will entice in more investment. I go back to this point, it's very important. If we want to ensure steady supplies, we need to entice more investment. So this is what makes the difference between oil and natural gas, is the contract. So if you have a contract of 15 or 20 years, you cannot cut your supplies on your client. So, but on the other side, we have the spot prices are really dropping in the lowest level 3 years. Today we have like in hurry hub prices is like $1.8 per MMBTU. So this situation of prices will not really get added value really to the global market. So we need to entice more investment, and we need to get stabilized prices if we want to ensure very good supplies. Let's ensure stability in the global natural gas market.
Thank you very much. There you have it, the word from here in Algiers, where heads of state are gathering. We're expecting them to come out with a joint statement shortly. We will be hearing from these issues, as you heard from our analysts, that there needs to be a steady supply, there needs to be a steady income coming in for these countries, but there also needs to be a steady demand as the world moves from polluting sources such as coal and oil towards natural gas, and then onwards towards renewable sources.
All right, thanks so much, Osama bin Choeib.